Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my May book haul. Now you may be asking, didn't we just see a book haul from you? The answer is yes, but we have another one. My schedule got all mixed up, so you're getting this now. It's fine. It's fine. I think I have 18 books to show y'all, so we're just gonna hop right into it, huh, Char? First up, we have Wuthering Heights. I found this in a little free library, and it's just a little, well-loved mass market paperback. I picked it up though because even though I have an edition of this already, this one is annotated. I don't know if someone annotated it for school or if they annotated it because they wanted to, but I'm gonna find out. I'm very intrigued. This is a classic by Emily Bronte, and that's all you need to know about it. For Independent Bookstore Day, I went to Nowhere Bookshop and I got 30 Talks Weird Love. I have read this already and I gave it 5 stars, so when I saw it at the bookstore, I knew I had to buy it. We're following this girl. She's 13 years old and she is visited by her 30-year-old self. It's so good and it's super easy. It's told in like vignettes, so it's really easy to get through. I listened to this on audio. I'm really excited to read it physically. I do believe it's going to be one that I annotate, but it was so good. I've been telling myself and telling myself and telling myself that I am not that TikTok romance girly, but I keep buying books by Lucy Score. I have Things We Never Got Over, and I'm about 30 pages into it, and I really like it. So I picked up the sequel, which I think is more of a companion, and then I picked up this other one. I think it's like a sports romance. I'm not sure, but I have them, and I'll get to them eventually. This one I picked up because I liked the tagline. Police Chief Nash Morgan is known for 2 things, being a good guy and the way his uniform accentuates his butt. Okay. And the tagline for this one's fun too. What happens when a fake relationship gets a little too real between the sheets? I don't know. They sound like a fun time. I like the writing in Things We Never Got Over so far. Like it's you can tell it's a book top recommends book, but it's working for me so far. It's working for me. So we're gonna see if they continue to work for me. I do like that they're chunky. Next up, we have Hello Beautiful. Why did I get this? I have no idea. I just keep seeing it everywhere. So let's see. Can love make a broken person whole? I don't know. Apparently it has something to do with Little Women, which you think would deter me because I really hated Little Women. Like the book, I hated it. So why am I picking this up? I don't know, but I'm going to try it and we're going to see if I like it. I also got Georgie All Along. Phoebes had this as a book of the month pick and I never got to it before she sold it. So I saw it in Target and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna pick it up. I really like the cover. I feel like this girl could possibly be me. It's a tale of one woman's quest to reinvent herself. Witty reflection on how hopes, dreams, and stories from our past shape our future. I am definitely intrigued to pick it up. But was it mostly a cover buy? Yes. I also got Vicious Spirits. I got this one from Nowhere Bookshop as well. I have already read this. This is the companion novel. This is the companion novel to Wicked Fox, which I gave like 4 stars. I really liked. This one, not so much. It felt less than, which was very sad for me. It was just kind of meh. But this cover too, this cover is just... it's so good. The cover is good. I have Comey Can't Communicate. I don't know too much about this. I see these all the time, and this was the first time I'd seen volume 1. So I was like, you know what? Because I see them everywhere, let's just start it and see if we like it. So apparently this girl is crippled by her social anxiety, and she's on this quest to make 100 friends. I don't know. I feel like I could relate to some of the things in here. So we're just gonna give it a try. Next up is Solitaire by Alice Oseman. This is the newest backlist US released book from her. I love this cover to death. I've been wanting to read this one for years and years, and I've just been too lazy to order it from the UK. Tori is one of my favorite characters in Heartstopper, and this is her story. So I'm really excited for that reason. but I'm also terrified of this because I read the Nick and Charlie novella at the beginning of the year, which is also a backlist Alice Oseman, and I despised the writing. And I'm really scared that this one is going to be the same way. I'm hoping it won't be, judging by just how the font looks. It looks hopeful. But if it's anything like that novella, I'm gonna hate it. Let me know if you like this one, or if you like the Barnes and Noble exclusive edition. It's like they lean into the orange as opposed to the pink, and I think it's hideous. Like, let me know. Do you have a preference? We also have Imogen Obviously by Becky Albertalli. I haven't read a Becky Albertalli in years and years and years and years and years. But I saw the book trailer for this one and I thought it was super cute, so I decided to pick it up, and the cover is super cute. It's about this straight girl who ends up getting a crush on a girl and she doesn't know if she's straight still or something like that. I don't know. I saw the book trailer once and it worked for me. I couldn't tell you anything else about it. It's got the freaking sticker residue. Damn you, Target. I don't know, but I want to like it. I want to like it, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of text message conversations in here. Okay. And another pink book, because of course everyone and their mother had to have Happy Place by Emily Henry. Now tell me, am I the only one who's upset that this came out in hardcover and not paperback? Because I have all of the paperbacks and I really like them, and this one I kind of hate. I kind of hate it. I don't know anything about this. It's an Emily Henry romance, and if we're being totally honest, I read her other 3 books like back to back, so they've all kind of muddled together in my mind. I couldn't explain any of the other 3 that I've read. I just know that I've read them and I liked them, and I'm assuming that that's going to hold true for this one as well. I will get to it eventually, but knowing me, it will probably be on audio. But did I have to have it like the week it came out? Of course I did. Of course I did. I think this one might be fake dating. I'm not sure. Yeah, they broke up 5 months ago and still haven't told their best friends, which is how they find themselves sharing a bedroom at the main cottage that has been their friend group's yearly getaway for the last decade. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to like it because I've liked all of her other books, so it would be weird if I didn't like this one too. Beebs signed us up for the adult fairy loot. We finally got off of the wait list, and I'm not gonna lie, I was really disappointed that In the Lives of Puppets is the pick that we're starting off with, because I really have no desire to read this. But this cover is beautiful. These edges are beautiful, and the artwork on the inside is also beautiful. Like, it's the colors. It's the colors that do it for me. I really didn't like the green. Like, I get why it's green because of like trees, you know. But I feel like this one looks way better. It's a Pinocchio. It's a Pinocchio retelling, but like with robots or something. I don't know. It's another cozy fantasy. I've read Cerulean Sea. I read Under the Whispering Door, and they were fine, but I think that they're incredibly overhyped. So I don't have any interest to read this. We have it, so I will get to it. But I was really not happy that this was the book they picked for April. Am I the only one who feels that way? Like, you watch all these unboxings for like Fairy Loot or Owl Crate or just like any type of unboxing, and you're like, the hits slap month after month after month, and then when you finally like bite the bullet and get it, or you finally get off the wait list, you get some bunk like this? Or is that just me? Because I feel like that's happened anytime I get a subscription of any kind. It's like, they did Babel and it was beautiful, and then I finally get off the wait list and this is what I get. Like, it's pretty, but like, I'm more concerned about the story inside. Like, this will probably be a 3-star, if not lower. Like, I don't anticipate this being any higher than a 3-star. I don't know my own reading taste though, so maybe this could be my favorite book of the year and I'm just sitting here trashing it. Who knows? But like, as of right now, like, we were on a wait list for weeks and weeks and weeks, just for me to get a 3-star book. I also caved into the hype and got Fourth Wing. This book is beautiful and it's very heavy, and I don't know about you, but like it feels really nice. Like I enjoy holding this book. Like I like to hold it. I feel like it's a very nice hardcover. So I really hope that I like the inside. I've read 3 pages of this so far and I don't hate it. So this is dragons. From what I hear, it's How to Train Your Dragon meets The Hunger Games with like romance. I don't know, but I'm gonna try it out if nothing else, just so I can hold it. Like it feels really nice in the hands. All the rest of these books are books that I've already read, so maybe my synopsis will be just a tiny bit better, but I doubt it. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. This is my favorite Grady Hendrix, like by a long shot. I've read almost everything that he's published, and this is my favorite by far, which is funny because this seems to be the one that people like the least. But basically, it's housewives going up against a vampire, and it really worked for me. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was so good, and I think of it quite often. Like I do want to reread it again. I also picked up Bruised. Now, funny story, I got this at Half Price Books for $3 because this is my copy, and it's just been sitting in there, and I see it every time I go, and it's been sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. And the last time I went, I was like, I don't see it, and then I went to the clearance and there it was, so I bought it back for $3. Which is totally fine. I picked this up because it's about girls who play roller derby, and I love roller derby. Like I would love to be a roller derby girly. I would love to be a roller derby girly. I cannot say that all at once. I can't skate. Like if wheels are involved, I can't do it. But I would love to play roller derby. Like I feel like I could really channel my rage into that and just be awesome, but instead I just watch Whip It over and over. So obviously there's more to this book than that, but I picked it up for the roller derby and I felt like it delivered. I liked it. I love how I said I read these books and I'd have better synopsis, but I don't. I also got this really cool vintage copy of Alice in Wonderland. It doesn't have like a publication date on it, but if I had to take a guess, I'd say it's probably from the 70s. You will be seeing this one again because I will be making a video of all of my editions of Alice in Wonderland that will probably come out sometime in June. So you'll be seeing this one again. I love Alice in Wonderland. We all know what Alice in Wonderland is. I got One Italian Summer. I gave this 5 stars, y'all. You'll be hearing about this in my wrap up. But I read this like last week and I saw it. I went into Barnes & Noble and it was on the table like right when you walk in, and I was like, ooh, I need to have it. This surprised the hell out of me. I only picked this up because the audiobook is narrated by Lauren Graham. So obviously I was gonna give it a try, and I gave it 5 stars. So basically we are following this woman, and she's just lost her mom to cancer, and while she was battling cancer, they were planning this big trip. To go to Italy, and after her mom passes, she decides to take said trip, and things ensue from there. Now, I went into this completely blind, so the whole thing that happens like really caught me by surprise and I found very intriguing. Come to find out, it's stated right in the synopsis, but I'm not going to tell you what that is. You can either look it up yourself or you can just go into it blind like I did, but it was a really fun time and I highly recommend. And the last book that I have to haul for y'all is, I think, the one that I am most excited about because this is the first time I've seen it out in the wild, but that's Mary, An Awakening of Terror. I gave this like a 4.75, but it lives in my head rent-free. I think I might bump it up to a 5 just so it can be on my best books of the year list. But I loved this. I'm not going to tell you what it's about though. Isn't that a running theme for me? If I loved it, I'm not going to tell you anything about it. So I'm really excited to have a physical copy because I want to read it, and it is a beautiful floppy book, and it's just fantastic. And this is a debut. It is really, really, really good. Like, if you like horror and if you like T. Kingfisher vibes, like with the nasty, gruesome, awesome horrorness and like comedy, this is for you. This is for you. Like, I recommend it to anyone. I recommend it to everyone. If you're going to take anything away from this video specifically, pick this up if you haven't. That is my book haul for this month. Thank you for sticking around for another video from me. Let me know down in the comments below if you've read any of these, which ones your favorites were, if you're excited about any of these, if there's any that you hated, please let me know. Give me a like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers before my birthday, August 27th. So do the thing, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.